Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray. In today's show, we are in St. James, Long Island. This is the meat show. We have Mike Tanzi and Tom Donahue. We're making purple pot roast and corned beef. So let's get ready for this episode of Firehouse Kitchen. All right, St. James it is. We are here with Mike Tanzi and Tom Donahue of the St. James Fire Department. We're having a little bit of a meat meal today. We got a roast going. We're gonna have some corned beef. This is my kind of show. I love meat. We're gonna start with Mike with your, what's it called? Purple
pot roast.
Purple pot roast. Now, Mike is not only a St. James fireman, but he's also a New York City fireman. He works at 11 Truck in Manhattan. My brother Joey was in the first division. He was a captain in Engine 1. Now he's a big bad chief now, big Chief Joe Cooney. But, so that's cool. So, you know, I was a New York City fireman, so we can, we're definitely gonna relate to a lot of things that happen in the firehouses, you know, with meals being left because we got to run and getting cold.
That's how this meal came about.
Okay, all right. So let's get started. Now, what is the name of this?
Purple pot roast.
Purple pot roast.
Pretty much an easy meal that just a few ingredients that you see. The Black Angus eye round, trimmed.
Sick. Look at this.
Okay. Whole berry cranberry, which we had somewhere. Oh, whole berry cranberries.
Yeah.
Some onion soup mix, some horseradish, a little mustard, and salt and pepper.
That's it. Looks delicious.
We're gonna get.
I'm taking the cranberry's gonna give us our purple.
That's our purpleness.
Purple. That's it. That's gonna be our color.
So we add a little blended oil into the pan.
Okay.
To sear off the meat.
Drop that bad boy
Trimmed,
in.
eye round. Okay. We're gonna sear the meat. All four sides. While it's searing, we can start making our sauce that goes with it.
This looks awesome.
Okay. You can add your.
Mike, by searing the meat, you're locking in all the flavors.
That is correct, Thomas.
All right, Tommy's gonna be our commentator. Well, these guys are like rivals, right? Like.
Yeah, sort of, kind of, yeah.
Firehouse for a substation.
Right.
Go.
Okay.
That's it.
Any old onion soup mix, any old brand, right in. Horseradish, right in. Little mustard, right in.
Very nice.
You can add a little water to it, or whichever. I tend to add a little cranberry juice to go with the purple.
Okay.
Purpleness.
Grab a little juice.
Little juice.
More purple the better.
Yeah,
More purple the better. And then
A little salt, a little sea salt,
a little love,
a little pepper.
a little pepper. Always making things better.
That's it. Tommy's gonna flip the beef.
And then what are we doing? Just gonna mix this up?
We're gonna mix this up.
Now, do you make this in the firehouse a lot? Is this a specialty?
When the truck's got the meal, we'll make it. Actually, it's an engine meal too. It kind of goes both ways in the city.
Now, you were saying...
I've made it multiple times here in the firehouse too, when we have department meetings.
Okay.
So each company will have, you know, that month or whichever alternating month.
We're always feeding lots of guys in the firehouse. Now, you're saying before this came about because we go on runs.
Because we go on runs, so once it's pretty much seared in the pot, in the oven, 325, it's going.
It's good. Now, we can leave it in there for hours.
We can leave it in there 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
4 hours. It depends on how much meat you buy, is how long you kind of, it'll start falling apart.
Okay.
Like, you know, pulled pork or anything like that, it'll fall apart.
Good.
So, I mean, it does get a little more tender, so now we're done with that.
All right.
That just goes right in the pan.
Wow, that was beautiful. That would be really rare, right, if I wanted to eat that now.
Right. Normally, I would sear it up a little bit more, brown it off a little bit more, but we're on TV.
Wow.
This goes right over the top.
Yeah.
And then Tommy
will
will grab some aluminum foil and a little,
You want the saran wrap?
yeah, a little saran wrap to keep the, we're gonna saran wrap it first. It's kind of like a chef trick
Okay.
to keeps the moisture and everything inside the pan.
Now, how long will you let it sit in this for?
This'll braise for 4 hours.
Oh, so you're gonna bake it just like this?
Just like this.
So you don't let this marinate at all. This is
Nope,
it?
this is it. So we're gonna put that in.
What temperature?
325 to 350. You serve it with dirty mashed potatoes, which around the Firehouse is we do dirty mash because nobody wants to stand there and peel the potatoes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, the peels are
we
good.
do, but
Yeah.
so we use a red potato. We'll just get some of the water out of them. We can mash them right in the pot.
So he's dumping the water out into a pot. All right, we got all the water out of there.
Okay.
Let's bring these bad boys up. All right, those are some nice looking potatoes you
Yeah,
got there. All right,
Nice.
I like this. I like this one. That's a pretty cool looking.
Yeah, those are purple potatoes. It's like a trio.
Yeah.
You got some purple, some red bee, and some Yukon Golds.
So we're gonna have some colorful
Okay.
potatoes here. This is gonna be some dirty potatoes.
Of course, we put a little butter, because everybody likes butter.
More butter the better.
Okay. And I normally add a little roasted garlic, which we roast in the whole heads.
Okay.
Just cut the head off,
You just cut the head off with the
Head off.
peels and everything.
the peel and everything. Put them in a little aluminum foil, a little olive oil on top, seal them up, put them on a pan, and you can roast them right right next to your beef.
I was in one Firehouse where they used this as butter. They roast
Yeah.
the garlic and they spread that right on the bed. It
Yeah.
was unbelievable. It was
The
unbelievable.
flavor. And
Yeah.
and I didn't throw out the oil.
No,
You gotta
that
stay
goes right in. You gotta throw it right in.
oil goes in.
You have 2 sticks of butter in there, so
That's
you can
right.
throw a
Is
little
there
oil.
a lot of Paisans in that Firehouse?
Yeah, a lot of Paisans in that Firehouse.
A little salt, a little pepper,
All right.
and we're gonna grab our masher.
Let's mash. I'll hold you mash.
We're gonna add get a little mash.
Yeah.
Get the hell-
Tommy, grab that milk. Or was it down here?
There we go.
There
We
we
got some
go.
milk.
Tommy's gonna grab the milk.
All right. How much milk are we putting in there? Like 2 cups?
We'll start off with maybe a cup. So put maybe half of
So
that.
maybe
Tommy,
half
in
of
there.
that. So we'll go with a cup.
All right.
Yeah, we don't make it like soup. We want it to have a nice.
Nice.
Look at the colors. Oh man.
Now the colors come out. The true colors, at least.
Smash those potatoes. Mike smash. That's it. That's how a trucky smashes potatoes. There
it.
you go. It's like his Howard.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
In
All right.
St. James, they refer to Mike as Satan's Halligan.
Satan's Halligan.
In the kitchen, he becomes Satan's spatula.
Okay,
Beautiful.
we're all set.
All right.
Put that
All
to
right,
the
Satan's
side.
spatula.
Okay, so you'll reserve these to the side.
Okay.
Keep them warm.
Okay.
When the meat's ready, we'll serve them, slice the meat, serve them with the meat and whatever vegetable you want to do.
That sounds outstanding.
That's it.
Let's
All
eat.
right. Let's eat.
put
Let's
them-
chow down. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean up and we're gonna switch places.
And
we're
then-
gonna make corned beef and we're gonna taste everything all together and I'm gonna see which one I like better. Your corned beef or your purple pot roast? All right, we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Firefighter Ray, and today's safety tip is get low and go. This is for my little guys out there. If you are in a fire and you stand up, that's where all the heat is, that's where all the smoke is. The lower you get, the better. Heat rises, smoke rises. So I want you to get low and go. Get out of that house. Don't hide, don't go in the closet. The main thing is that you get out of the fire. So if you ever find yourself, God forbid, in a fire situation, get low and go. My name's Firefighter Ray, and these tips save lives. All right, purple pot roast is cooking, and now we're gonna go with Tom's corned beef dish. Now, Tom, why corned beef?
Okay, St. James every year, we're big into the St. Patty's Day here. We do a parade in the town. All the fire departments and all the Chamber of Commerce and everybody, the Little Leagues, the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, they all march in this parade. And after the parade, we have corned beef here. We have bagpipe bands playing. They cook about 500 pounds of corned beef every year for this parade. So it's a traditional dish over here. Takes a lot of prep. I'm gonna show you how it's done.
500 pounds?
500 pounds.
Now, St. Patrick's Day in the New York City Fire Department is like Christmas to the rest of the United States. That is our holiday. We love St. Patrick's Day, right? Especially New York City Fire Department, marching in the parade, and then just the partying afterward is one thing firemen know how to do.
Yeah.
Is party. And it's good partying. It's nice, healthy partying. Pin the tail on the donkey.
Right.
And nah, yeah, fun.
It's Christmas for the Irish.
It's Christmas for the Irish. I love it. All right, so what's first?
Okay, Here's our piece of brisket, our corned beef. It's already been brined.
Okay.
The corned beef is going to take about 2.5 to 3 hours to cook. The way to tell corned beef is done, you're going to stick the corned beef, it's 2.5 to 3 hours, put a fork in it, fork comes out easy, your corned beef's done. You don't want to overcook it though, because it'll tend to fall apart. We'll show you, Chef Tansy will show you later on how to slice it against the grain. And right now we're going to put it in a pot.
All right. I kind of like it when it falls apart. Is that,
You know, it's
like having spaghetti corned beef. That's
all right.
what happens when I make it.
So this is going in a pot of water. If you want to take a look at it over here, we're along with the water, we got to add a few major ingredients here.
Okay.
We're going to add some beef broth.
All right, so we got the corned beef and water.
Okay.
We're adding beef broth.
Beef broth, but there's
Okay.
more ingredients now.
All
We also want to add what goes with the corned beef, and the meal is beer. Gotta have beer in here.
Outstanding.
That's a nice beer, Tom.
We're gonna
Put
save.
it all in it? You don't
No. We got to save a little for the
Save
men.
a little for us for
A
later.
little for the men. Okay. Also, we already have prepped over here. We have some celery, onion, and carrot. It's going right in the pot.
All right. So we're making like a big soup. We're making like a big soup with a big hunk of meat in it. It's like meat soup. Awesome.
We have this. Mike's got the stove on high. We're gonna bring this to a boil.
Oh, we're gonna add a little garlic too.
Yeah, garlic. Must have
There we
garlic.
go. And that's fresh garlic.
Fresh garlic cloves.
Now, once this comes to a boil, we're gonna lower it down to a simmer. Like I said, 2.5, 3 hours. But we're gonna add cabbage and we're gonna add potatoes to this. That takes about a half hour to cook the cabbage and the potatoes.
Okay.
Half hour, 40 minutes. Once the cabbage, we might not cook it all the way because we're gonna do a little something special with the carrots, with the cabbage. I'll show you in a frying pan. We're gonna saute a little onion, deglaze the pan with some beer, of course.
Of course, more beer.
And then
That's why we didn't drink it.
Mike's gonna chop up the cabbage and mix it up in a pan. Makes good, instead of just a boiled meal. All right, we're gonna get one of our side dishes underway. That's the parsnips and carrots. So right now I'm gonna go to the peeling of the parsnips.
There we go.
All right, parsnips, carrots.
Parsnips are like giant carrots. That laid out. That weren't out in the sun enough.
They got a nice.
Oh, and then also in some of our meals here, we're gonna throw one of the other side dishes is gonna be the potatoes. We're gonna take the potatoes out a little sooner. We're not gonna cook them all the way through. We're gonna mix it with some butter and a little garlic. A lot of butter, right?
Lots of butter, lots of garlic.
Butter, as
That's how it is in the Bible.
they say, bad for the heart, good for the soul.
Let's chop up some of that.
Bad for the belly too, and bad for the butt. That's right. It's just bad for everything with butter.
This is true.
I love butter. Oh my goodness. I get to get sick of butter and take a bite out of it. All right.
I'm gonna let the sous chef over here right now cut these up.
All right. I'll move these over.
Mike,
I'll give these to Mike.
peel a few more of these carrots for him.
Chopping some garlic too over here.
You want me to cut these up? What do you just
Yeah,
want me to-
yeah, get in there, right?
I can cut. I'm gonna make them with the coins.
Now for the show, Ray's using a knife, but in Ray's other job, he's a sensei in karate, so normally he doesn't even need a knife. Ray could whip this up faster with his hands and feet than he can with the knife.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes. He used to call me Chopper.
Okay, let me help you with that. Teach Ray proper knife skills here.
Yes. Here we go. These comes some proper knives.
look at that.
Mike did
Make it
mention.
flat. So
Yes.
you make it flat so you don't
Look
cut
at
the
that.
finger
Look
off.
at these.
All the people, you gotta look at it.
Chef Tansy didn't mention
Look at
that
this.
he's a graduate of the Culinary Institute. So that's,
Really?
Yeah, he didn't mention that on camera.
didn't
We
know
got
that, no.
a professional
That's
chef
right.
here.
Yeah.
What am I doing this show? You should be doing this show.
I don't know, man.
You know, we should have a chef doing it.
15 years professional chef.
15 years. Oh my goodness. Any famous restaurants you work in?
So yeah, I started at Three Village Inn when I was a kid, 15 years old,
Wow.
and went from there, went over to Danforth's. Then I met a chef that came from the Garden City Hotel, and he was a graduate of CIA.
Another big, very
Right.
big restaurant.
And he was kind of my mentor and told me, yeah, you got to go to school. So
Wow.
went to school, graduated in '95, and went on from there.
Became a fireman.
And I
Like
was a
most of
chef at Pasta
Yeah.
in Port Chat Village.
Yeah.
Chef there, and I don't know where else.
And that's it. But there you go. And then,
You're always
and
moving
now
around.
you're riding the rig. You're cooking for the men.
That's it.
And that's it. You know, and it's so funny because in the fire department there's so many walks of life. And I remember I was sitting on the fire truck, and I look across, and I'm telling one of the guys where I went to high school. I went to high school in St. Dominic's up in Oyster Bay. And one of the guys across from me on the rig goes, "Oh yeah, well I went to Regis." And Regis is a very big high school in Manhattan. It's like the #1 high school in the world. And he's like, you know, you have to be accepted to go there. And they, you know, he tells me this whole thing about how great, you know, Regis is.
Did you punch him in the face?
No, I said, wow. I said, it really worked out for you. I said, you're sitting right across on the rig from me. I said, we're both sitting on the same fire truck together. So I went here, you went there. You know, we all ended up in the same spot. But all right, so anyway. So where are we now?
Potatoes. Okay. After this is cooked for about 2 hours, the potatoes take about 30 minutes to cook. So 30, 35 minutes. We're gonna throw the potatoes in the corned beef stock.
Okay.
So, but because of the time frame, we already have some that we've already prepared.
Nice. Okay.
Put a cover on that, Tommy, please.
Yes.
All right, put a cover on the stock. All right, so what do we do with this cabbage?
So I'm gonna get the cabbage underway also.
All right.
And also, the cabbage takes, once again, about 30 minutes to cook. We're gonna, with the cabbage, we're gonna put, saute some onion, deglaze the pan with beer. So right now, I'm just gonna show you how we would prep our cabbage. We're just cutting it quarter, half right now. They're small cabbages. It's gonna take about 30 minutes in the pot to cook. Once it's cooked, we're gonna take it out here. Chef Mike is gonna cut it up, and we're gonna throw it in with the pan, mix it up with the sauteed onions. Make it a little something more than just a boiled cabbage.
Now, do you take the stem out?
No, we will, but we're gonna leave it in so it doesn't fall apart.
You know
on
the
us
trick
right
to
now.
taking the stem out? I used to do it.
I don't. You better show me then.
Well, I don't know. Can I show it on this one? I mean, hopefully it works.
No, that's iceberg lettuce you're thinking about.
Is that iceberg lettuce? You
Slam
slam
it
it?
down,
Oh,
yeah.
so that's cabbage?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so I did this, I would've just
everything
broken it.
will
All
fly
right,
if you do
all right.
that.
See, I know nothing.
that won't
I know nothing. All right. Okay, go for it.
All right, I'm not gonna use the knife on this one. Ray's gonna karate chop this.
I mean, wow.
Bam, done.
Good.
Okay. All right. Watch the fingers.
Oh, everything will fly.
All right.
Should've let
We're just
me
gonna
do
go
it.
in half and
Should've let me
small.
do it.
I'm gonna pop this into the water. One more.
Very nice.
One more.
One more for the gipper. Definitely not for the skipper. Here we go.
Chevy.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna get the cabbage underway. Continue with the cabbage.
Okay.
Mike, I'm gonna need the butter and the onions.
Now we have some prepped cabbage already.
Right.
Yes. So we pre-cooked the potatoes and the cabbage. Okay, so right now we're dumping some butter into the pan. And we love butter. All right. And now what are we doing now?
We have some red onion and Spanish onion in here.
nice.
Basically, you know, whatever onions we have laying around.
Smells delicious. Smells delicious.
So we're gonna cook this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Saute them a little bit.
Okay, soften them up.
And later on you'll see, I'm gonna lower this flame a little bit. Later on, we'll get a little brown in the bottom of the pan. We're not concerned about that. That's the onions caramelizing.
Okay.
And
So it's caramelized.
then one of our favorite ingredients comes into play to deglaze the pan, which is one of our favorite ingredients.
Butter.
Well, next
Syrup?
beer.
Beer. More beer.
Yeah.
I got the beer. Here comes the beer. We ready?
Not ready. We got to get it going.
All right, we gotta go.
Give this a little bit. Walk away from that. Pour ourselves a glass if you want.
Take a swig. All right, now onions are just about done.
Okay,
Now, we're gonna add some beer. You're gonna start on the potato dish.
Starting on the potatoes now.
And I know we need a little salt and pepper.
We got a little butter. Thrown in the pan. Tommy, a little extra butter in there. That's always good.
Beer.
All right, Ray, let's go with the beer. Want to get a shot of this? You'll see us deglaze in the pan.
This is intense. We have so much going
Ray,
on.
a little more
back
beer, more beer.
here. More beer.
All right, beer goes in. We're deglazing the bottom of this pan. That brown, it's not burnt. That's just flavor.
Okay.
So we're gonna cook down that beer, cook it off a little, gets all the alcohol out of it. And then we're gonna, Chef Tansy has prepared the cabbage for us. He's got that all cut up. We'll
potato.
pop that in here.
Wow, Cabby's going with the onions.
And we're gonna
Cabby's
mix
going
that
with
up.
the onions. Unbelievable.
Yeah, a little something special.
All right. Okay, you're finishing up the cabbage.
Yes,
You're
sir.
finishing up the potatoes. All right, this looks really, really good. We got our carrots and parsnips here that we're gonna put in some with water, right? And
Just in some of the broth.
And we brought those. We're gonna boil those up. We're gonna plate everything. I'm gonna try it with you guys. Now, it's not a competition, right?
No.
It's not a competition.
Of course it is.
Yeah, we'll see.
So it's
Of course it is. All right, so we'll see which one I like better. I guarantee I'm gonna like them both. But let's plate them up and we'll be right back. All right, we have got some spread here. This is like a meat lover's, I feel like a king. All right, I feel like King Cole in St. James.
Meat-a-palooza.
That's it. I got Tom and Mike. We got corned beef from Tom. We got purple pot roast from Mike. And I cannot wait to dig in. Which one? Let's just start shoveling it out and let's
go.
let's enjoy.
Pass the potatoes.
Okay.
Pass the potatoes. I'm gonna grab some corned beef. I'll give everyone some corned beef. Here's a little
All right,
corned
I'll
beef
help
for
you out there.
We'll serve each other. We're firemen.
Family style. Here,
There you
pass it.
go.
There you go, Tom.
Thank you.
Little family style. And here you go, little corned beef for you. Ah, awesome corned beef for me. All right, give me some of those potatoes.
Now, one of the ingredients we left out, or forgot to mention, important ingredient to the corned beef was the pickling spice.
The pickling spice.
Right.
Gives it all
Tom,
its
you need
flavor.
plate.
There's a pickling spice in the corned beef that makes it oh so delicious. All right, I'll get the other things. I gotta taste this meat. I gotta go and taste this meat. All right, I'm going with the purple pot roast first.
Tom, you can give me a knife. Oh, you got my knife.
I got your knife. Did I steal your knife? There you go. There's your knife.
I got
Happens
mine.
in the firehouse a lot. We steal each other's.
I
We
do.
borrow each other's utensils.
Yeah, but we never give up our tools. A fireman never gives up his tool. All right. Wow. Wow, that melts in your mouth. It falls apart. Oh my God.
4 hours. That's what 4 hours will do.
And I got a little dark beer chaser when you're eating roast and corned beef. All right. Roast, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Falls apart in the mouth. Let's go with some corned beef now. Wow. From roast to corned beef.
How about those garlic mash, too?
Wow. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is unbelievable. It's like a royal St. Patrick's Day. All right, let's try some garlic mashed potatoes. Some dirty potatoes. My gosh, guys. Meat, starch. Oh my, everything is so good. Everything is so good. Unbelievable pasta. Wow, that's really good. It's almost like dessert. I'm gonna keep eating. All right, I got a lot of work to do here. But to find out more about Firehouse Kitchen, go to firehouse.kitchenshow.com. If you want to get these recipes, they're gonna be up on our website. Also, friend us at Facebook if you want your Firehouse on Firehouse Kitchen. If you have any funny fire stories, we post that also on our Facebook page. And that's it, St. James, awesome. Tom and Mike, this was unbelievable. I am gonna
Thanks
really
for coming.
knuckle down. Thank you for coming. Little cheers. Very nice. And we will see you next time on
Firehouse Kitchens.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.